Today is dyno day. We are warming up the car as we are about to head over to Josh's shop to throw the 07 STi on the dyno. It has been a long time coming. We finished this build series many months ago and this car is yet to see the dyno. So today we should make some pretty decent power. All right, we got the car all warmed up. It is now time to head over to Josh's shop. Now, as you guys can tell, if you guys watched the last video, you guys now know my dad is the proud owner of this car, and unfortunately, he was not able to make it here. So unfortunately, he will not be able to make today's dyno day, which is kind of unfortunate. I really wanted him to see the whole process, as nerve-wracking as dyno days normally are. I'm hoping everything goes smoothly today, and then in the next video, we can do like a dad reacts to his new however much power this thing makes. Even if this thing made 300 wheel, like fully tuned, I'm sure he would have an absolute blast in this car. He's not had a sports car in like the last, I don't know, 40 years. I don't know exactly how long it's been, but I think this car is gonna surprise him. It has been so long since we've been back at Josh's shop. He now owns a dyno jet, which is pretty badass. So this will be, huh?
I was gonna say, everybody can thank Remmy because he got us both sick.
No.
Yeah.
Josh's wife got us sick. Anyway, this is so cool. It's been a year since we've had a car on the dyno. Fortunately, the last time we were on the dyno did not go good at all. That is when my STi decided to catch on fire. Huh?
Hey, you look like my banner over there.
At least we've both been on fire.
Thanks.
But we're gonna go ahead and get this thing all ready for the dyno 4-post lift to drive it on. And then hopefully we can make some power. Josh is saying he doesn't think we're gonna crack 400 today, just because this dyno hates slow cars, essentially. Don't tempt me. We can make 400. We'll see how the car does first, but we're thinking it's gonna be more in the range of like 360. That seems about more right, but I mean, time will tell. Every car is a little bit different.
I'd say 340 to 360 is going to be where we land, keeping in mind that we are pump gas and we have stock pistons. So
stock pistons.
There's only so much I can do on my side with your low quality fuel here. If I had some better fuel, absolutely we could party, but
yeah, we're just doing pump gas for today. But very basic setup. We have a BCP X500R turbo, baby fuel system, ID 1050s, 340 pump, dash 6 fuel lines. We have very nice other parts of Cobb front mount, ETS headers, but very basic bolt-on setup here. Boys, it is game time. The STi is all strapped down on the dyno. This is so cool. He had a TV for his little lounge area so we can watch all our monitoring stuff. We're gonna kind of be inside and outside of the car as it's warm in there. It's freezing cold out here. But I think he's just gonna do some drivability stuff right now and then we'll start turning up the power. Originally, I was trying to make like 415 wheel. I thought that was gonna be a solid number. Josh is saying that this dyno does not like cars under 500 wheel. We're thinking it's gonna be more of the 360 range. The main issue we're running into right now is we are on pump gas, stock pistons. We can't lean this thing out because we'll detonate our motor and blow it up. Time will tell. He's starting his drivability, his base tuning, and we're soon about to hop in here with some power, keep turning up the boost, and see where this car's happy spot is. We're not coming in here trying to make a ton of power and be super aggressive on this setup. I know that is what I am normally doing and used to with my own cars, but this is no longer my car. I want just a safe, steady line, good power bend on this thing. All right, about to hop in the car here. Josh is about to work his magic, praying everything goes smoothly today. guys can hear it, there is a very bad clinking noise. That we are hearing is the roller is hitting the dyno. I thought it was going to be like an axe or anything like that. Everything looks straight. Looks like that's our issue. If you look back here, there's some clearance. I always bring the problems. Take two. Have a major boost leak somewhere. This thing is building 10 pounds. It should be towards 20. The wastegate's not even opening up. Something's going on here. We gotta figure this out. Everything got torqued to spec. I don't know. All right, we're gonna go through and do a boost leak test. We have the intake disconnected. We're about to put some air through this and see where
good old Demi built.
I have a ginormous leak coming from.
That street one, is that connected to a PCV?
This goes to the
intake manifold?
Yeah.
Does it have a PCV thing in it? Or is it just a straight hose to it?
No, it has a check valve.
Alright. And that's the right way?
Yeah, no, it's the right.
Are you sure?
It should be the right way. It's air.
I'm not even getting past 0. That's 2.
And that's... All right, well, we don't have a boost leak. We do have one on the ejector, but it's small. It's not what's causing us to build absolutely no boost. It has to do something with the turbo. There's no leak anywhere else, which I was pretty certain of, but I don't know why this turbo is just not working. Have you ever seen a turbo just not work?
I mean, yeah, but not necessarily a brand new one.
Yeah, this is brand new, just out of my shelf for a year.
The only time I've ever seen issues like this, someone left a towel in the inlet, the turbo physically not getting enough air to be able to do its job. I mean, literally there is no turbo noise. Yeah, no. And I always thought it was weird driving this car around. You never heard any turbo spool. I thought it was just maybe a laggy turbo. But no, I mean, he tried to do a full-on hit. And we made a solid 200 wheel.
Yeah, here we go. Here's our first power hit of the day.
With no boost.
With no boost. A nice little,
like 10 pounds.
A little 210 NA. But yeah, we're confused. I find it very hard to believe that this turbo off the shelf was just bad. Something is restricting it. We have no boost leaks. I'm completely stumped. Josh is stumped. Yeah, we're gonna bring this back to my shop and figure out what's going on. Let's go! It works! Woo!
Weird, now we have 17 pounds, so.
Alright, well, we figured out the issue. It was a blow-off valve. I'll have to show you guys here. I had the vacuum line put onto this fitting, which is not a vacuum port, but I bought this secondhand used, and the fitting was broken off in there. I never saw that when I installed this. So as soon as it hit 10 pounds of boost, which is what the spring in the blow-off valve is, it let all of the boost escape, and that's why we were building no boost. We put a stock bypass valve on, and as you guys just saw, this thing works. And there we go, our second hit there, we made 313 wheel horsepower. And there we go. I think that is pull number 3 there. We made a 332 wheel. I absolutely love the way that this car sounds. I bet it's gonna be hard for you guys to hear on here, but a simple bolt-on car just sounds so good. It's not too loud. You get to hear all of the fun noises. This thing's gonna be a blast on the street. And well, there we go. We just made a 363 wheel with 371 foot-pounds of torque. Now with us tuning on pump gas and a stock motor, that is pretty damn impressive. We are very constricted. If I wanted, I could throw this car on E85 and make a decent amount of more power, as we're not so worried about pulling timing and detonation. But Josh is trying to work out some kinks on here right now to see if we can pull out some more power. So far, I'm very, very happy. I came in wanting to make 415, and then talking with Josh wasn't as feasible. I'm sure we could very, very dangerously, which is not what we want to do with this car. It is very happy where it is right now, and I have a feeling that is still going to be an absolute blast at that power level on the street. This car is so small, plus it's making a decent amount of torque as well. I'm really excited though. We were able to get on the dyno and off, make some decent power with really no issues. There's that blow off valve that was causing us the issues the whole time. We put a stock bypass valve on. We still made that much power with the stock bypass valve, but the car lives. The car is happy where it is, which is the best thing that we could do. We could have pushed this car more, but in reality, it wouldn't have liked life. Probably wouldn't have had a long life. So where the car is at right now is perfect. If we ever want, we can throw some E85 in here and probably make about 450, but for now, this is perfect. Nah. We're about to hit the highway here to a little 4th gear pull.
4th gear?
You said do a 4th gear.
That was just no.
It's
just like a 2nd gear pull.
Oh.
Like a 2-3 is fine. We don't need to be doing no 4th out here.
You said do a 4th gear hit.
How?
It's been a year since I've driven a manual car. Oh man.
That's what I said.
I'm gonna catch up to them so quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a 3rd. Fuck that.
3rd?
I'll slow down on the highway.
This guy. Got fogging up in here.
Dude, there's so much fucking traffic.
Yep, you're screwed.
Nah.
Ain't no way. I feel like such a bitch. What is this, fucking New York?
That's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
It was kind of like
just moving around. Stocky getting it.
I forgot how to flat foot the 2nd and 3rd.
I was like, that doesn't seem like it.
It's been a while.
Oh. Maybe you can redeem yourself from earlier. Let's see that fire. 1, 2, 3, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you know how to shift when it's spinning?
Let's find out. This thing's fun.
Yeah, that's fun. Alright, I'll give you credit. Boy can grab some gears, good job.
Dude, this thing's fucking awesome. Dad, I want this back.
This thing's spot on, baby.
And well, boys, there we go. That is a wrap on our dyno day. It went very successful. This car drives absolutely amazing. We're just heading home right now to bring this back to my dad. I think in the next video, we're gonna go ahead and grab him and get some reactions, have him drive this thing, teach him how to flat foot, and yeah, just have some fun with this car. We did a couple hits with Josh here just to, you know, of course, make sure that the car was good before I dropped it off. But man, is this thing fun. It really makes me miss having a fun street car like this. Yeah, I lost you guys. Yeah, this is nice, and it drives just like stock. We ended up making 370 wheel, 360 foot-pounds of torque. And yeah, this thing breaks its tires loose on the street. Granted, it is kind of wet outside, but I think my dad will absolutely love this car, and at the power level it's at right now. I might end up also throwing in some E85 in here later on. If I can get my hands on the flex fuel sensor, I might just put this thing on flex fuel. That way, if we really want to party, we'd make probably around 450 on E without taking out this stock motor of ours here. But yeah, as of right now, where this car is at, it's healthy. It's not pulling any timing, no knock. Well guys, there we go. That is going to end off today's video. Unfortunately, my dad could not be here today, but the next few days, we're gonna go ahead and grab him, and we're gonna have a full video dedicated just to beating the crap out of this car, teaching my dad how to launch, flat foot shift, and just enjoy the crap out of this thing, get amazing reactions from him, and it should be a pretty good video. I think he is going to be very, very happy and pleased with how this car has came out. The power band, it drives just like stock. This is all around the best possible daily street car that you could have.